What's good, everybody? It's your boy Hamza, aka your favorite content creator, man, and I'm back with another video. This time, guys, we are going to be going over the banlist really quickly. I'm not going to be doing a reaction because there so many channels are doing reactions. I kind of just want to get into the best decks. Show you guys some super skeleton deck lists that you guys can take and innovate yourselves. Again, don't net deck my list because I'm not guaranteeing that you will go like 10-0 at like a YCS or something like that. But anyways, guys, follow us on Twitter. We're trying to do a giveaway at 100 followers. If we can get that on Twitter, guys, that'd be super awesome. Check out the links down below, guys, and without further ado, we're going to start this video off. So you guys can see right here, the forbidden list, we hit Proto, so that's pretty big. On the Swordsoul end, Ava, thank God Dratron is dead. Samorg literally just slaughters the birds. Order was bound to get hit eventually, and then we get Destrudo, which is a pretty cool add to the deck. Fairytale Snow, we might see some BAs. Astro, I don't really know how good he is without Electromite. Tiger's pretty cool. Recital Starling, again to 1, so this goes hand in hand with the bird hit. Monster Gate, I don't even know like what this card, like I didn't know about anything about this card. And then Pot Desires, again, the Swordsoul hit. It's pretty crazy how they have Pot Desires. I definitely think you still play it. And then 2 Hero Lives, which is a pretty nice buff to heroes. 2 Fusion Destiny, I mean, it's a hit. Like, dude, I wish they did more, but whatever. 2 Nadir Servant, it's fine. 2 Salmon Gate Circle, pretty good. 2 Scapegoat, doesn't really matter. 3 Danger Nessie is actually pretty big. 3 Red MD, I mean, the card's like once per turn or like whatever, so I mean, there's that. 3 Jokers, pretty nice. Maybe they're trying to butter us up for Electromite. 3 Italy is big. 3 Regeki is pretty insane. You guys don't know 3 Regeki is insane. And then 3 Skill Drain, just what the fish. So anyways, getting into the best decks of the format. One of the best decks I'm going to be talking about is Eldlich. So again, these are not going to be like in any order. They're just going to be decks that I think are going to be able to have like a kind of a big impact going into the future. And like this current meta game post Grand Creators, which I'm pretty sure like came out today or like whatever. But yeah, just a super sample list. We're just playing 1 Ecclesia, 2 Golden Lord, 3 Lord of the Heavenly Prison. I've seen a lot of lists side this card. You can side it if you want. I think in the main deck it's pretty cute. 2 Nadir Servant. Again, it's I mean, it's just, you just take one out of your deck. 1 Pod Duality and triple Extrav. You can play the Prosperities as well. Like, I see lists playing like 3 Extrav, 3 Prosperity, and the Duality. But I just think 3 Extrav and Duality is pretty good because I'd rather just draw 2 cards. You're playing a trap deck, you want to be able to trade with your opponent. 3 Conk, 3 Punishment, 3 Sanguine, 2 Aquero, 2 IDP. This card actually insane gets a lot better without Drytron running around, so you might actually bump this card up to 3. You got 2 Dynamiscus, and then of course we got triple Skill Drain. Like, this is so crazy, man. I can't believe Skill Drain came. Yeah, we lost order, but literally these decks got triple Skill Drain. Like, oh my goodness, it's gonna be crazy. Triple Judgment, triple Strike, triple Torrential, 1 Traffic. Again, guys, like I said before, you don't need to critique my list. I know that these lists like aren't that good. I'm literally just making these skeleton lists for you guys to take and then go back home and then work on it yourself. We're playing triple Entis because for Extravi, we got Omega, Wind Pegasus, Pleiades, the trains. You guys can up these if you want. Access code because we pair it with Lina, so you go Lina, Unicorn, access code. The 1 Imdok, double Link Spider, Vampire Sucker. Again, super standard list. Now moving on to another good deck is actually going to be Dragon Link, and the reason for this is because with Protoss out of the metagame, you can actually play Dragon Link. And again, you guys can see all the attributes for these cards are like all darks, and Protoss literally, they were just blind dark and just literally just not let you play. So Dragon Link actually inherently gets buffed with this, and I think that this is going to be a deck that is actually going to increase in representation, as well as they got like a specific card off the list, so maybe it'll change the way that the deck is played moving forward. But again, like I said, for a super standard list, double Abstrouder, triple Ash, 1 Black Dragon, Chamber. You guys can change this for Black Metal, like the baby Red MD, if you guys want. I think that Chamber's pretty good though. 1 Levineer. Again, the newest addition is Destrudo, because this card goes really hand in hand with Dragon Ravine and Romulus, which you search. So I think that Destrudo might be able to add like a different avenue of plays, maybe some Synchro 7s, maybe a bigger fiber kind of build. Maybe you play the desk bots, maybe do something like that. Triple Nibiru, 1 Noctivision, triple Gamma, of course paired with the driver, the 1 Darkness Metal. I know this card came to 3, but like, I don't really know how good it is honestly at 3. Like, I just think that right now 1 is fine. You guys can play 2 probably, but I feel like it's okay at best. And then we got the 1 Recharger, we got the double Synchron, triple Tracer, triple Safer, 1 White Dragon, of course the driver, 1 Boot, triple Chaos Space, 1 Ravine, triple Quick Launch, double Tiding. This goes with Chamber. If you guys don't want to play this, you just cut these 2 and put in the black metal instead, and then triple Infinite Impermanence. Then the X deck is going to be Savage, Chaos Ruler, Hot Red, Access Code, Appaloosa, Fiber, Romulus, it works well with Ravine. I decided to play 2 Pisty just because of Destrudo. He just automatically lowers his level. I think it's a pretty cool little iteration, but of course, I do think that eventually people are going to start putting in like Fiber, Auroradon. We're going to go in towards like a little Deskbot engine package as well, with cards like Destrudo being able to just provide so much. Maybe you play Dawn Dragster in this deck as well because of Destrudo. Double Seals, IP, Nightmare Unicorn, Quad Boral, and Striker Dragon. Now moving on to another deck is going to be like the Invoked Dogmatika DPE, Destiny Enforcer, whatever you guys want to call it. That's this deck. This deck literally, it got a couple slaps on the wrist, but nothing too crazy. So I definitely feel like this deck is going to increase in popularity. I mean, it's already one of the most popular decks in the meta, and it's actually been performing very well. It ended up winning the remote duel YCS, I believe. So triple Alistair, triple Ash, Celestial Dasher, like these cards will never leave. Triple Ecclesia, 1 Fleur, 1 Maximus, triple Veiler. To be honest, now I think about it, you might up Maximus because Servant went down, so you might want to add consistency. But again, like I don't really know too much about Invoked. I just think that this is a pretty solid list in itself. Triple Veiler, triple Nibiru, double Fusion Destiny. Again, it's not a 3, so you just play 2. Double Invocation, triple Meltdown, double Nadir, triple Prosperity, 1 Terraforming, 1 Punishment, triple Imperm, 1 Schism, and then there can only be 1 because like why would you not play this card? You auto win. 1 DPE, 1 App Cologne, 1 Construct, Winda, Entis. You could play like a different card if you want, but since you play Punishment, you kind of want to be able to like deal with it. I know some decks don't play Punishment, but you could just technically play it and just play DPE control. 1 Agoides, this card's broken. Double Macabre, Purgatrio, Raijin, Titaniclad, because again, I think he gets a little better now because Servant goes to 2 instead of 3, so you might actually want to play him a little more. I know some lists play him, some lists don't. Omega just because of the Maximus, Anaconda again, super standard, Almiraj, and Gardner. If you want to make space for like Celine, the Magistus, Moon Maiden, or whatever, you guys can, but that's just up to you. Then another deck is going to be Sky Striker. Now again, Sky Striker, it did kind of get a hit with Fusion Destiny going down to 1. It got buffed with Order getting out of the meta, and it got buffed with Protos. Because if you think about it, game 1s, they just called Protos Dark, you literally lose so much. You can't summon Ray, you can't summon DPE, where's this guy? You can't summon DPE, you can't summon Access Code, you can't summon Celine. Like there's a lot of issues that the deck would run into. So I think that Protos leaving as well as like other cards going as well. But again, get into the list. Triple Ash, Celestial Dasher. Again, like this is all super similar. Like Fusion Destiny's through the roof right now. Triple Veiler, triple Nib, triple Ray, triple Rose. I know some people like 2 Rose. I just think triple Rose is whatever. Double Chalice, double Fusion Destiny because it's at 2 now. Rhoda, Area Zero, Pop Card, Eagle Booster, Hornet Drones, DD Crow or Reborn, Widow Anchor, Multi-Roll, Engage, Terraforming, Upstart, Triple Imperm, Triple There Can Only Be 1. Again, like super standard list on that regard. And then DPE, Access Code, Fiber, Anaconda, Celine, Double Hyate, Triple Kagari, Kaina, Triple Shizuku, and Celine. Again, guys, like these lists are just skeletons. They're not like anything that I personally think will be like a 10-0 list. But if you guys want to see like specific super tryhard lists, I can make those for you guys as well. Moving on, this is a newer list that's actually, or like a newer deck, I guess you could say, that's probably going to be the top deck or top 3 decks. In my personal opinion, it's going to be Prank Kids, but it's with the Brave Token engine. So again, guys, you need to understand that these Brave Tokens are really good because they let you get a negate before you actually commit to your actual line of play. So there's a lot that can actually work with this. So again, starting off with the triple Aquamancer of the Sanctuary. Again, she's the one who gets you the rights of Armesia. I'll do like a full video on the Brave Tokens, so you guys don't really need to worry about that. You got triple Ash Blossom, and then the pranks. I think this is super standard, 3, 6, 9, 12. I think I saw Paxless, he was playing 11. I just think that playing 12 is fine right now. Just because you're going to be playing a lot of like other impactful non-engine cards, you kind of just want to see 1 or 2 names. I think that the combo, like if you open like 2 names or like 3 names, you'll be able to combo a little better. So that's why I just felt like maxing out completely on it. 1 Griffin Rider, 1 Instant Fusion, 1 Journey of Destiny, double Poly, Chill Pandemonium. You can play a 3rd Poly. I decided to play Thunder Dragon Fusion instead because it's pretty good, and I'll explain it later on. We got triple Place, 1 Pranks, triple Rights of Armesia. This is what Aquamancer gets you, and then triple Skill Drain, which is the newest addition to the deck, and triple Deck. The reason why I think that this deck can actually get away with playing triple Skill Drain is because Battle Butler tributes for cost. So you can tribute this card to destroy all monster opponent controls, and this is the cost. So under Skill Drain, Battle Butler can still trigger to pop. I think Toad does it as well. I'm not sure. He says you can tribute. Yeah, so Toad also works under Skill Drain, which is pretty funny. I'm pretty sure like some of these cards tribute for cost as well. Like tribute this card, then target 2 monsters, add them to your hand. I don't know if this guy does it too. Does he? Yeah. Yeah. So all the prank kids actually tribute to work under skill drain. You just summon a big battle butler with 3k attack, and if anything threatens it, you attack it. Rip Roaring Roaster, same thing. He's got 3k attack. He's pretty crazy. So I think that this is pretty insane. And the reason why you play Thunder Dragon Fusion is because it says fusion summon one Thunder Fusion monster from your extra deck, and Battle Butler is the Thunder Fusion monster. So it's pretty cool. And then you could just banish it to get like a Thunder name. I know some people were playing like Corridor as well. Just up to you. But again, I think prank kids are definitely going to be like a really powerful contender in the meta. Again, moving on to another deck that actually got buffed like significantly. Again, with no Protoss, a lot of these decks are enabled. So for example, PK, if I can find it, Alistair deck is actually pretty good as well. Dragon Link as well. But again, PK, no Protoss, this deck's gonna go crazy. So again, you're playing the triple Aquamancer because this deck is just up. We're just going up with this. You cut Tour Guide, but it doesn't matter because you get like free negate, one Scythe, triple Ash, Jackalope, and this little guy, Dasher Celestial, Kagamusha Knight. You probably cut this card, to be honest. I don't really know. I think you max out on this card because like when you normal summon, you can't use the normal summon monster effect, but you can special summon. So I think you definitely do that. One Tracker, one Wielder. These cards are really good. Double Cloak, one Rat Gloves, triple Boots, this guy, Stained Greaves, and then triple Torn Skills. If you guys weren't playing triple Boots, you guys absolutely have to play triple Boots now, because since you're not playing Tour Guide, you need to be able to summon rights, get your token, set up your whole negate, and then go normal and special summon to get another name. And you guys can see like it's kind of heavier on the Phantom Knight cards as well, so I think it's probably going to be better. I'm going forward. Griffin Rider to pair with the Brave tokens. Triple E-Tally, this is a pretty big buff, honestly, with it's just like another free extender. Triple Droplet just because you want something going second. Double Fusion Destiny, Journey of Destiny, again working with it. Rhoda again to get any of your PK guys, Rites of Armesia, double Fogblade, Wings, and Shade, because again you're playing like the Scythe variant, and I know a lot of people go through like the Wings, like you want different reborns, so that's pretty good. And then again the one Shade, and then extra deck super standard again, DPE, Zeus, Downerd, Levier, double Break Sword, Access Code, Appaloosa, Dagda, Cherubini, Phoenix, Unicorn, Link Spider when you get Nibiru, or for this, Anaconda, and Rusty. And then moving on, guys, you guys have noticed that like I haven't talked about Swordsoul at all, and that's because I think that there are two variants that Swordsoul is going to be taking. So the first variant is going to be the DPE version, right? So I think that with Protoss being banned, and I think that with Pot of Desires being limited, I think that the reasoning for playing Pot of Prosperity is a little higher, because now you can play 3 Prosperity as opposed to 1 Desires, and Prosperity lets you get the card you're missing. So again, Triple Ash, Celestial Dasher, like you guys have seen, these cards are going to be so insane, like they're everywhere. Double Veiler, triple Ecclesia, double Nibiru, triple Nibiru, sorry, triple of Moyi, 2 Taya, 3 Longwan, double Vishuda, triple Crossout, double Fusion Destiny, triple Prosperity, triple Emergence, Reborn Spell, triple Imperm, and double Blackout. And then extra deck, this is like a super standard extra deck, DPE, Dragite, double Baron, because if you play DPE, you just definitely need the double Baron, double Baxia, Draco Berserker, Ruddy Rose. This card's probably going to get cut for like the new Synchro guy we get. Double Shishao, one Chengying, one Yazi, double Monk, and Anaconda. So this is one way that you can play Swordsoul. I definitely don't think it's a bad way. I think it's definitely going to be a very powerful and another good deck. Again, no Protoss. You kind of have to change the win con and the way you play the deck, being a little grindier. You can technically, like honestly, you can cut Crossout, you can cut the Blackout, you can cut this. You can fit in some Tenyis to make it like a little better. But then I decided to showcase this last deck as the best deck of the format, in my personal opinion, and it's going to be Swordsoul, but you can see it's with the Despot and it still plays the Tenyis. Yeah, Pot of Desires got limited and Protoss went down, so you just cut more cards. You're at a 40 list. You actually might be a little more consistent, to be honest. But yeah, triple Ash, of course you play the one Despot, Ecclesia, this card's a tuner, it's pretty funny, Moyes, Taya, Longwan, and then you play double Adhara, triple Ashuna, one Stana, double Vishuda, triple Droplet, triple Circle, because you play this. You still play the one Desires, in my personal opinion. I think you still play the one Desires. Again, you guys can play Upstretch, you guys can play whatever you want, but I just think the one Desires is good now. And there's not really a lot of one-offs that you're worried about banishing anyways. Like, who is it? It's literally Despot, and if your hand is unplayable, you'd rather draw 2 cards than like keep the Despot in deck anyways. Triple Emergence, triple Vessel, triple Imperm, and the one Blackout. You guys can also make the case for playing triple E-Tally, because it's like another way of synchroning into Yazi or just going into like your Needle Fiber play. And then again, extra deck Baron, double Baxia, Chao Fang, Draco Berserker, Omega, double Shishao, Chengying, Yazi, this guy, double Monk, and Shaman. Technically speaking, like you could cut Omega and you can put in the other guy. like the big evil long one Chishao guy or whatever. But I just think that right now this list is pretty good. The reason for playing Omega is that when you would go like Aurora on some of the bunch of tokens, you would Omega and then be able to Protoss what your opponent wants. But since there's no Protoss in the metagame right now, the decks might evolve. But I just think that these I don't know how many lists this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that these 8 lists are going to be like the borderline quote-unquote standard that a lot of decks will take in this meta. And then, of course, these 7 decks are probably going to be the best decks. If you guys want to see more in-depth combos, more in-depth tutorials about these specific decks, guys, let me know down below as well. Make sure you guys go ahead and follow the Twitter. We're doing a 100 follower giveaway. We're going to be doing like some insane giveaways, so make sure you guys stay updated on that. Subscribe if you guys are new. Appreciate everyone for tuning in. My name is Hamza. Like I was saying, keep on shining, never on your dreams. Peace.